Yo, YouTube, it's me, your boy Dragon Masters 525, aka Keon, coming at you with another taste test review. And today we have something a little bit special. So as you guys know, I grew up in Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican, 100% Hispanic. And I know that's really hard to believe. Pero sí, yo soy puertorriqueño y yo puedo hablar español también. But it's been a while since I was able to get a hold of this drink. So what I have here in my hand is called a Malta. It's a malt beverage, and this brand specifically is called Malta India, and it's from Mayagüez. It's produced in Puerto Rico. I don't know if you can see here, but it says Puerto Rico and it says Malta India up top. But this is produced in Mayagüez, and it's honestly one of my favorite drinks to drink. I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm Puerto Rican, maybe I grew up with this a lot, but it's one of my favorite drinks, and honestly, it's so good. I haven't drank Malta in like a long time. Like I'm talking about like probably like 5 or 6 years. It's been such a long time. So to be honest, I kind of forgot how it tastes like. But I thought, yo, got something from Puerto Rico. You know, I'm Puerto Rican, so let's test it out on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Woo. But oh, I'm so excited, man. It's been a while. Boom. It's a twist top. And you know what they say about drinks? They're always a lot better when they're like in glass bottles. And honestly, I feel like that's true. But without further ado, because I don't want this to get, you know, stale and stuff like that, because like there's like, you have to drink this pretty fast, I feel like. Not too fast, but somewhat fast. But without further ado, let's kind of try it, and let's give our honest opinions, and let's rate it. Oh my gosh, it's so good, dude. So good, dude. It's been a while. I remember a lot of times when I was in Puerto Rico, normally during the summer. I mean, technically, I guess the summer every day, even in the winter. But this is like when I go to like El Playa, you know, mostly like crash boat or like hobo. This is something I drink often. Like I'd always be drinking Malta when I'm over there in Puerto Rico. So, Malta, it's a malt beverage, right? And I'm not really too sure how to explain what a malt beverage tastes like, but I do know that the consistency is very, very smooth. It has this specific flavor, and you know that it's like Malta. It's a malt beverage. Like, you know what it is because it's really distinctive, and like it doesn't taste like anything else. It has a little bit of like this froth or like this foam up top. So it's not like carbonated at all. It's not like a soda, but it's a little bit more smooth. Kind of like sarsaparilla a little bit, but without, you know, that root beer taste and that like hardcore carbonation. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit bitter, right? And it has this very, very nice like blend of different flavors. I don't know how to really explain it. This is something that you can like probably find at like your local like food city, or like any place that sells like Latino products or imported products. You can probably find this. Most of the time if you go to the store, I don't think you'll find a lot of Malta India, right? But I do know that in places like Market Basket and sometimes maybe Walmart would carry like Malta India. It's so good. And obviously it's produced in Puerto Rico, so it's pretty cool, you know, gotta put Puerto Rico on the map, you know. But the aftertaste is really interesting because it doesn't stick that much in your mouth, but it has such a rich flavor that like you feel like you still taste it. It's so nice, and it doesn't stay in your mouth for too long, which is nice too. Me personally, I've never had Malta in a can. I feel like that's almost unheard of. Most of the time, you'll find them in like glass bottles, just like this. It's just a very, very smooth drink, and the malt from it, I feel like that's the taste that like I'm tasting. It's just rich flavor. It's just rich flavor, which I don't get often in drinks. This is like, I guess, an equivalent to eating like a good meal. Kinda, you know? It's just like, I never expected a malt beverage like Malta to have this much flavor. which I think is just like awesome to me. And I'm honestly really happy to test it out on the channel and give you guys kind of like, show you guys a bit of like my culture as well. Because like, I feel like if you're Hispanic, doesn't even matter if you're Puerto Rican. I feel like if you're Hispanic, Latino, Latina, like, you know what Malta is. You drank Malta, like 100%, you know. You be, you know, eating some good, you know, arroz con gandules, you know, some habichuelas, you know, on the side, and then you drink Malta as like your drink of choice. But something about Malta, India, there's just something about it. It's just like so good, like so good. And not every malt beverage, not every Malta tastes the same. Every Malta that you drink is unique to where it was produced, I feel like, because like Malta, India, even though it's from Mayagüez, like it's for me, I think it's like the best Malta you can possibly get. The best Malta, and I've tasted like a lot. Like there's some from Goya. I'm trying to think of like some of the other brands, but I can't really think off the top of my head. The only other brand that comes to my head would be like the Goya brand Malta, which isn't bad. But I would prefer like a Malta India because it's just a little bit more rich, you know, in terms of flavor, texture, and just kind of like everything you need. And surprisingly, it's pretty light. It does have, let me see, it says right here, it says no high fructose corn syrup. So that's what that sweet, what that kind of like sweet taste is. It's the high fructose, there you go. I can't even say the name, but it doesn't have a lot of it, but that's what adds a little bit of that sweetness into that Malta. The drink itself is a little bit darker, kind of looks like Pepsi or like Coca-Cola, but like flat. But the drink is not flat at all, but it can get flat though, for sure. Oh man. Boom. So, let's get into the review. So, in terms of, like, aesthetic, as much as I want to, like, put it at, like, 10 out of 10 because I'm Puerto Rican, we do have to analyze this. It's an okay design for the bottle. It's nothing too fancy. And to be honest, I feel like it's just a little old. Because if you look at it, I feel like it's just, like, I feel like this design may be a little bit newer than the ones I used to drink before in the past, but it still has like this old, like, not vintage, but somewhat of this retro aesthetic to it, which makes it pretty interesting, but like it can be overlooked easily, especially if you don't drink Malta or other malt beverages. It can be overlooked. So in terms of aesthetic, I'm just gonna put it as like a 7 out of 10 for the bottle. For the taste, though, I actually do think this is like the best Malta I've ever drank in my entire life. So I'm honestly gonna put it as a 10 out of 10 because there's not really much I have against it. I really like the taste, the texture, the flavor is good. The aftertaste is amazing, and it's kind of like filling a little bit. I know it's a liquid, but it's a lot more like filling. And as you see now, I'm kind of like burping. That's because I drank this entire thing, but it's honestly so good, and I'd honestly recommend, like, Malta. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 on my list. And that's all I really have to say on, like, Malta, for sure. If you guys definitely like the video, definitely give it a like. If not, give it a dislike, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Have you guys drank this drink before? If so, like, let me know what brand you guys drank. But if you guys want to see more taste test reviews like this, definitely check out my channel. I have a variety of that, alongside with other variety of different content. Also, on top of that, if you guys want to help the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 2K like subscribers, so that's actually pretty hype. We're like almost there. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon for more notifications if you're a person that wants to see me post regularly, because I do that often. I don't want you to miss another upload. But anyways, guys, it's getting pretty late into the video, so I'm just going to end it here. But thank you for chilling with me, and thank you for watching this video. Anyways, it's me, your boy, Dragon Master 525, aka Keon, signing out, dude.